hopefully we'll get there.
Hakan Tekin looks harmless, a well-traveled, well-educated, and soft-spoken diplomat who for about a year has served in Los Angeles as the Consul General of Turkey. His area of responsibility covers 12 Western states. At age 41, he mathematically could be the grandson of a perpetrator of the Armenian Genocide. But Tekin is not wearing a fez or wielding a saber. Instead, he's armed with rhetorical skills, a smile, and Turkish government talking points and propaganda. On June 10th, he spoke for 75 minutes to students at Claremont Graduate University, located 30 miles outside of Los Angeles. For the first 45 minutes, Tekin never mentioned Armenia, eventually being forced into it by a student's question. The 2-minute answer was like a greatest hits of Turkish half-truths, prevarication, and outright fabrication.
For instance, Armenia's occupation of Azerbaijan territory, that's because that was the reason why we had closed our borders back in 1993. And of course, the genocide issue is a very sensitive issue for both countries. We have offered to establishment of a joint commission of historians in 2005. We haven't received a positive reply to that. And also, of course, we expect from Armenia unequivocally to recognize the territorial integrity of Turkey, because Armenia is still ambiguous with regard to recognizing the border between two countries.
At the 73-minute mark of Tekin's appearance, I had a chance to ask the last question and used it to inquire about the presidential race.
Does the government of Turkey have any preference between Barack Obama or John McCain?
The answer seemed like a no-brainer. Not before or after Ronald Reagan has an American president used the G word. Like the genocide of the Armenians, Reagan stated in April 1981, the lessons of the Holocaust must never be forgotten. The three presidents after Reagan, Bush 1, Clinton, and Bush 2, sounded more like John McCain sounds, who calls what happened between 1915 and 1923 one of the greatest tragedies of the 20th century, or the brutal murder of as many as 1.5 million Armenians under the rule of the Ottoman Empire. Like the last three presidents, McCain falls short of calling it genocide. Barack Obama, on the other hand, is pledged to promote Armenian security by seeking an end to the Turkish and Azerbaijani blockades, adding that the Armenian genocide is not an allegation, a personal opinion, or a point of view, but rather a widely documented fact supported by an overwhelming body of historical evidence. The facts are undeniable. As a senator, I strongly support passage of the Armenian Genocide Resolution, and as president, I will recognize the Armenian Genocide.
Who does the government support, and what would happen if Barack Obama were to actually be the first president since Reagan to say the words Armenian Genocide?
Well, I mean, our government doesn't naturally have any preference, or does not support. It's of course the American people to decide which of the candidates will be the next president of the United States. We believe that whoever is elected, he will, understand the value of the friendship, the strategic relationship between Turkey and the United States, and will act accordingly. You mentioned Obama's statements about the Armenian claims, but I would just remind you that the last three presidents of the United States, they also had similar statements during the elections, but when they came to the power, they saw that things are not as it is being presented. We are sure that the American system is mature enough to continue to value the Turkish relations.
But you think Obama needs to go to school as far as foreign affairs is concerned?
He can join our class. This is the globalization one.
Yeah, it's funny, the Turkish public has a big interest and very positive feelings toward Obama. I think if there was a poll in Turkey, Obama would win, despite all the Armenian.
So the question remains, do Turkish citizens like Obama because he will acknowledge the genocide, or because, like Consul General Tekin predicts, Turks expect Obama to cave in to Turkish pressure? Reporting for Horizon TV in Claremont, California, I'm Peter Masurlian.